It is one of the most spectacular settings in the entire country, but this landscape's under the most serious threat it's ever faced. We start this leg of our journey, though, around 500 miles to the east, in what's been at the heart of a massive oil boom that hit its peak 3 years ago, when it totally changed the little town of Williston.
There were a number of companies, a lot of my friends themselves, that were shutting their businesses down. They were on the border of bankruptcy, really, and over the last decade, they've been able to make more money than they've made in the last 30 years running their businesses. People that have made fortunes and made the money have been able to help pour that money back into the community. And we have a new high school. We've got a new rec center, which my kids play at 3 times a week. It's amazing.
In a town where oil brought such riches, there's frustration when the government gets in the way of business on the grounds of environmental concerns.
Then we get an outside influence on the federal aspect that comes in, and stroke of a pen, a pipeline's shut down, or stroke of a pen, all of a sudden you have to worry about Clean Water Acts that don't apply to you at all, that you can never really influence. And it's tough to see that happen because you're really just left with this helpless feeling. You can't do anything about it.
As we left Williston behind, we met Brandon, an oil worker, unimpressed by Hillary Clinton's talk of reducing carbon emissions to stop climate change.
What we do here is regulated and under the control of the government, and you have places like China that have no regulations that are dumping pollution into the atmosphere, and there's nothing being said about that.
But as we approached the stunning rugged terrain of Glacier National Park, we also came across Chris.
That is serious fracking operation that's going on.
Who said man's impact on the climate was being directly felt right here.
You're not going to have the amount of snow required to sustain the glaciers if you have the amount of melt we've been experiencing because of the warmer temperatures.
The beauty of the national park is breathtaking, but it's far harder to find a glacier than it once was. Well, this is what the edge of a glacier looks like, and the position of this and the position it used to be in is exactly what the climate change debate boils down to. Say if we came here in 1911, what did this look like?
We'd be under the ice.
Right here,
yeah.
Would be under the ice.
Yeah, some glaciers have basically ceased to become glaciers. They're no longer have any moving ice, and they're now permanent snowfields or stagnant ice.
Do you see that there could be a time when, in the near few decades, where Glacier National Park may not have any glaciers?
It's possible. It is. I believe mankind is contributing to the warming. The climate has always warmed and cooled naturally. What's going on now, why now is different, is the rate of warming is so much faster.
Disappearing glaciers are already having an impact on the water supplies here, on the forests, and on the wildlife. But as with many issues in America, climate change has been politicized, and facts can often give way to emotion.